Hi everyone, and welcome to Creative Chelsea. If you like this video, please let me know by giving it a thumbs up or commenting below. If you want to see more of my videos, press the subscribe button and click on the bell for notifications. If you need any Stampin' Up! Products to make this card, you can visit my online store and the link is in the description box below. When you purchase Stampin' Up! Products through me, you can earn free products. Check out my current customer appreciation products on my blog, and the link is listed below in the description box. Today I'd like to share with you my customer appreciation products for April 2021, and we'll be creating this cute card using those products. So to start off, when you purchase $50 or more from me in the month of April, you're going to receive these Artistry Blooms adhesive backed sequins for free from me. So this product comes in 4 different colors. You get Calypso Coral, which gives you kind of an orangey yellow sequin. You have a Mango Melody, which gives you a yellow, and then there's a touch of green in there as well. There's a rich raspberry color, and you can see that it has purples and blues. I love how these sequins have all different colors in them. They work so well with so many different projects. And then the last color is Coastal Cabana. And you can see that that's got blue, maybe a little bit of white, a light purple. So pretty. So that's with a $50 or more order. When you order $100 or more, you're going to receive this beautiful Pool Party sheer ribbon. And you can see how sheer it is. You can kind of see right through it. It's 3/8 of an inch, so it's a nice large ribbon, and you get about 10 yards of it. So that's really pretty, and we're going to be using it on our card today, along with the Artistry Bloom sequins. So a $100 order gets you both products. And then with a $150 order, you're going to receive the Butterfly Brilliance background stamp. And this is just a really fun stamp. And I have shared some projects using this stamp along with its coordinating dies already, and I will link those up here in the top right corner so you can go see those. Today we're keeping it really simple and just using it as a background stamp and then bringing in those coordinating dies for our focal point. Now, if you are planning on getting this product for free, you may want to go ahead and order the Brilliant Wings dies. And these are the coordinating dies. You can see here that it cuts out these really beautiful, delicate, detailed dies. And we're going to be using those on our card today in both vellum and basic white. It also gives you some other fun background dies. And then it comes with a big, large die. We'll cut out the entire stamp set all at one time so that you can use those beautiful detailed butterfly images individually. So here's my stamp set, and you can see how easy it is to line up that die with the stamp set after you stamp it on cardstock and just cut out all those butterflies all at one time. So it's a really, really great die set with the coordinating stamp set. So if you're going to spend $150 so that you can get this for free, make sure to add this die set, which is called Brilliant Wings, and I'll list it below in the description box so that you can have the item number. So it's called Brilliant Wings dies. And then on top of the stamp set, when you place a $150 order, you're also going to receive the Artistry Bloom sequins and the Pool Party ribbon from me as well as a thank you gift. So let's go ahead and get started making this fun card using all those products. So the first thing we're going to do is stamp our background image on some Blushing Bride cardstock. And this has been cut to 4 inches by 5 1/4 inches. And I've placed it on my stamparatus right where my stamp is going to stamp on it. And then you can see here that my magnets are just off to the side in some areas, open areas of that stamp so that it can hold the paper down. So I'm just going to go ahead and ink up the image. And I'm using Blushing Bride ink as well. And this is just the tone on tone technique. And then go ahead and stamp that down. And you can just press in all the areas to make sure you get a nice solid image here. And then when you lift it up, if there's any images that didn't come out very clean, and you can go ahead and just replace the stamp and press again. There we go. That looks really nice. Next thing is we're going to do some watercoloring on some pool party cardstock. So I've got a pool party ink pad as well as a water painter, and I've got some water in the bladder. I'm going to open that up, and you can use a ink refill to add a drop of ink into the lid. And then you'll just take that water and drop 1 or 2 drops with that ink, and then mix it together, and then just press as you add it to the cardstock to get more water to come out, which will give you that nice watercolor look. And then we'll just let that dry for a second. Next, we're going to stamp our greeting. And one thing about the Butterfly Brilliance stamp set is that because it's just a background stamp, there's no greetings. And so you can use a variety of greetings that you may already have. And I really love this one from Friends Are Like Seashells. It says, "You are unique and completely amazing." And I thought that would be beautiful to go with our butterfly card. So I have that here already on a clear block, and I'm inking that up in Calypso Coral. And this is on a strip of cardstock that is 1 inch by 2.5 inches. So it will look something like that. The next thing we're going to do is, once your pool party cardstock with the watercolor wash is dry, we're going to add some splatter. So go ahead and add a little more water to your ink, and with the lid of your water painter, just brush the paintbrush over it, and it will create some splatter effects. And if you want bigger splatters like that one, you're going to squeeze and add more water to the brush at the same time. And then to clean your brush, just get a paper towel and squeeze the water until it all runs clear. This can make a pretty big mess, so make sure you've moved your other pieces away from your work area. And then we'll just put this off to the side to dry. The next thing we're going to do is to cut out these delicate butterfly die cuts using the Brilliant Wings dies and some vellum cardstock for the larger one and some basic white cardstock for the smaller one. So I'm going to take these and run them through my Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. So when you have really delicate dies like this, you may want to consider getting the brush tip for your Take-A-Pick tool and just using it along with this pad to push all of those delicate pieces out of the die. Okay, so you can see that I've got those 2 done, and we're going to overlap them like this to create this beautiful butterfly. So let's go ahead and start putting our card together. So I've got a card base of basic white cardstock, and I like to use the thick cardstock for my card bases. And I'm going to add our background butterfly to that right in the center. And now that my watercolor piece is all dry, I'm going to add it to kind of off-centered on the left and then up about a 1/2 inch just on that cardstock right there. And then I'm going to take my greeting, and with some dimensionals, I'm going to add it to the bottom part of the pool party cardstock. So it's going to go off to the right a little bit, maybe about a 1/4 of an inch or so, onto with a space here on the left, and then a little larger space there on the bottom. And then we'll take these 2 pieces, and before we put them together, I wanted to add just a little more bling to the top butterfly. And so I'm using my Wink of Stella, and I'm just going to brush on a little bit of glitter here to this butterfly. You can see maybe that little bit of glitter that is now on the top. And we're just going to add it to the vellum butterfly with a glue dot right in the center. And then just place that in the center of the vellum. And then on the back, we're going to add some of the ribbon. So what I'm going to do is just take about 10 inches or so of that ribbon and place a glue dot on the back of the butterfly. And that's where I'm going to start my ribbon, is right there in the center. So find the middle of your ribbon by putting your ends together and placing that in the middle of the butterfly. And then you can add another glue dot and place it down a little lower on the ribbon this time, because we're going to make like a Z shape. So on the outside edge, place your finger to create a loop, and then add it below that middle ribbon. And then we'll do the same up on top. So we'll place a glue dot on the top part of that middle section, place your finger off to the side, and move that ribbon off to the side as well. And then if you want, because this ribbon is so translucent, if you want to have a little more layers there, you can take another glue dot and right in the center again, just add one more layer of ribbon. And this is just going to be a straight layer. So you can take the end and I'm going to just flip it so the angle matches that other one, and just kind of add it just like that across the center, and then trim it just to make it a little fuller of a ribbon for that background butterfly to sit on. And then I'm going to take a dimensional and right in the center place that, and then we'll add it right above our greeting. And you can do it at an angle if you want. I kind of like the idea of it just being nice and straight on the card. And then you can take your Artistry blooms and just pick any color. I'm going to use the Pool Party for this card. My first card I used the Calypso Coral. And with your Take a Pick tool, just place some of these Artistry bloom sequins on your card. And I'm going to do, I think, about 5 for this card. So I've got 3 up here in this corner, and then we'll do 2 down here in the bottom corner. And that just completes our card with a beautiful bit of bling. Well, I hope you enjoyed watching me create this fun card today using the Customer Appreciation products for April 2021. If you're interested in getting written instructions or seeing close-up images of this card, you can visit my blog, creativechelsea.com. Thanks so much for watching. Have a creative day. Bye.